Takcheva, Kuliakova.
The Russian girls are quite tall.
Often you'll find, we do find kata players being really quite short and very, very athletic, very strong, even for, in some cases, their size, their frame, but it isn't usual to find such tall players, and it'll be interesting to see how Russia performs their kata. And it'll be Russia coming out first. Their chosen kata. Also Ansu. The clock starts at the moment the team bows, and the 6 minutes are starting to fade away. It's quite an ambient noise in the stadium, and that's something that's beginning to come into play more and more. In traditional kata, many years ago, you wouldn't hear a pin drop, would you, Dion? It would be absolute silence. But now the teams are getting perhaps external clues, which are a foul, from the audience. So they'll be clapping their hands and trying to create a timing.
That's right.
But I think that's acceptable, don't you? I mean, the audience...
We can't control the audience.
We can't. And nor would we want to. We want people to enjoy the sport of karate. Good jump turn. Timing was just a little bit out of synchronization as they come up from that.
Don't seem to be getting as deep in their stances.
I think we touched on the height and the long levers of kata players, and shorter people perhaps have a lower center of gravity. They can have long stances and be able to move quite quickly through those stances.
The lower center of gravity is definitely in the way.
No problem with the bunkai, mind. They're doing well here.
They can't take too many unnecessary pauses between the bunkai movements. That will definitely chew into their time allocation, particularly for the longer katas.
There was one of the examples that wouldn't be allowed in Kumite, an attack to a joint to do the throw.
That's right.
Just under 3 minutes left.
I suppose when you have a look at those kicks from a traditional point of view, you wouldn't really leave those kicks hanging out there.
No, the hikate, the recoil is really important. So if you were scoring an ippon, you wouldn't be able to score an ippon with some of these techniques.
So that's, I suppose, the difference between the traditional side of performing bunkai to the sport side.
Yes.
Where they try and cater for the look of the technique.
Without deterring from the kata itself, and trying to make sure that the judges can see the athleticism, the flexibility in the technique, such as the Jodan Yokogeri here, as you saw it. But what they wouldn't have missed was the fact that the kick went high and then dropped low.
That's right.
To its target.
They make great photo shots too.
Well, of course, and it's all important. Someone has lost one of their hair bands. See just on the tatami. But that completes the kata with 1 minute, 21 seconds still on the clock for Team Russia. And now it will be down to Team France. Azan, Sanchez, Orit. Their chosen kata, Gankaku.
Quite a technically difficult kata to perform synchronously. So it'll be interesting to see how they pull this off.
Particularly with those 4 key balance points, working as a team.
Finishing there, beautiful. So that was a little bit out there. So we're going to see how the judges look at that.
But it's just one part of the kata, with so many moves in the performance of the kata itself, and then into the bunkai as well. Hundreds of techniques being delivered at speed.
So one little off movement should not make the judges sway towards that. They will look at all the other parts of the criteria.
Taking everything into consideration.
That's right.
Here's the first opportunity to see how the team work well in terms of balance. So difficult to do.
Very difficult. But then again, that goes towards the technical difficulty side of the kata.
Ideally, in Gankaku, the foot should just glide straight into that position.
That's so synchronized with the execution of the kick.
That was good.
That was done nicely.
That was done nicely, wasn't it? The turn and the Tobioko Geri. Sorry, not Tobioko. Tobi is jumping, but it wasn't a jumping side kick. It was a Jodan Yoko Geri. High side kick. So that's the kata itself performed and completed. Now down to the bunkai. Side kick just slightly off target there. Just 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock.
A number of teams over the years that have had twins representing their
You're
teams.
absolutely right there, Dion. It's Spain, France,
Macedonia.
that's it, yes, yes. Must be bonus. I'm not sure that I've ever seen triplets. That would be really something, wouldn't it?
you start recruiting for triplets.
But in the future, with the Olympics, if there is Team Kata involved in a program in the future, perhaps, the demand on individuals is going to be so great, because some of these players are from different parts of their country. They have to travel miles to practice, and I'm wondering whether it's an opportunity for technology to help, distance learning, so you can work, what I'm thinking of is the virtual reality world.
It'll take things to another level.
Wouldn't it just? If you could be performing your kata and have your teammates in some other part of the country doing exactly the same thing, to try and work together using technology. So some bright mind out there, I'm sure, will be able to come up with something to be able to achieve that.
I'm too sure about the slow kicking.
Good timing on that, Joe, and side kick, that high side kick to the throat.
That was better timing.
And that concludes the kata with just 1 minute left as they bow. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Down to the judges' decisions now. Aka or out? And it is a 3-2 decision in favor of Russia. Now, I wonder if